All right. Hey, the next guest has been someone I've followed as an author from the very beginning, and now he's on my show. His story will wow you. His drive and determination will amaze you. There are authors, and then there's authors who actually sell books. My guest is the guru for the latter. Please give it up for Mr. Randy Kearse in the house. What's up, Brother Randy?
Hey, what's going on, Clark? How you doing, man? Glad to be on your show.
We finally got real talk on the show.
Glad to be on your show, man. Really, man. It's an honor.
Man, I appreciate you. Hey, I'm going to dive right in, man, because I got about 600 questions to ask you. Hopefully we can get at least 300 answers. For those who have not heard your story, man, can you give our listeners their bridge version?
My name is Randy Kearse. I'm an author, speaker, publisher, entrepreneur. Some have called me a promotional marketing guru. But before all of that, I pretty much came up in the streets. I lived a lifestyle that a lot of young black males get involved in at an early age. And ultimately, that lifestyle led me to prison, to be sentenced to 15 years in prison. I did 13 years, 6 months, and 2 days in federal prison, got out, and pretty much decided to embark on a new lifestyle and to spread a message of change. Because during that time that I was incarcerated, I took this journey of self and pretty much just reinvented the way I thought, the way I seen life, my perspective, what I wanted for myself, what I wanted for my family, and what I wanted for my community. So today I'm someone who hopefully who is living an example of what one can achieve after they've made some changes in their life.
Hey, if you're just tuning in, we're talking live with best-selling author Randy Kearse. And if you got a question, feel free to dial in 917-932-1078 and be sure to hit the number 1 button. I'll see your hand raised. Brother Kearse, your books all have powerful, simple messages, man, that reach at the heart of our kids, our adults who've lost their way. Why is it that you can connect with them so readily, man?
Because I come from where they are. I come from that environment. I come from communities like that are facing the same type of challenges and adversities. I am who they are. I am who they are, and hopefully they don't have to walk the steps that I've walked in order to be successful, but will be able to be successful in their own right. Young people, they like sometimes to identify with people who have been there, done that. It's different to talk to a young person and try to give them some type of insight. And even though you're sincere and a person is, trying to help them and encouraging them, it's not the same as someone who can say, I've done that, I've been there. This is what all of that leads to. And sometimes, you can reach some of them and sometimes you won't, but it's a lot more easier for them to grasp.
Now, your book, Changing Your Game Plan, is a self-published gem about how our brothers and sisters that are incarcerated can learn how to change their game plan, right?
Right. Changing Your Game Plan is it's pretty much a blueprint on how to use your time productively while you're incarcerated in order to come out and live a more positive and fulfilling life. But even further than that, it's not just about incarceration. It's about life. It's about where you are in life, how did you get there, where you're trying to go in life, and what do you need to do in order to move on to the next level. It's a matter of facing the fears of change. A lot of us fear change, so we stay in that same realm of what we know and what we're comfortable of, and we become stagnant. There's so many different forms of incarceration. It's just not physical. There's mental, there's emotional, there's even financial incarceration because we don't allow ourselves to think past what we know and what we've been taught. And you have to be able to think outside of all of that in order to really break the chains of whatever prison that you find yourself in at the particular time. So Change Your Game Plan is just written from an experience where I was at a very low point in my life, and I knew I didn't want to repeat the same mistake, so I just had to make